Hello students, how are you? Okay, let's start the chapter electrostatic potential and capacitance. What do you mean by potential difference? First of all, you should know what is potential difference. The potential difference between 2 points is defined as the amount of work done in bringing a unit positive charge from one point to another against the electrostatic forces. Potential difference equal to work done upon charge. VAB equal to VB minus VA. WAB upon Q. The SI unit of potential difference is volt. The potential difference between 2 points in an electric field is said to be 1 volt. The potential difference between 2 points in an electric field is said to be 1 volt. If 1 joule of work has to be done in moving a positive charge of 1 coulomb from one point to another point against the electrostatic forces, 1 volt equal to 1 joule per coulomb electric potential. It is defined as the amount of work done in bringing a unit positive charge from infinity to the observation point against the electrostatic forces. Electric potential equal to work done upon charge, V equal to W upon Q. SI unit is volt. Electric potential due to a point charge. The electric potential of a point charge Q at distance r from it is given by V equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q upon r, or V is directly proportional to 1 upon r. It is spherically symmetric. Electric potential due to a dipole. Electric potential due to a dipole. Electric potential at a point having position vector r due to a dipole moment p at the origin is given by V equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 p cos theta upon r square. At points on axial line of dipole, theta equal to 0 to 180 degree. V axial will be equal to plus minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 p upon r square. Meaning that when theta is 0, then V axial equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 p upon r square. That will be maximum. And when at theta equal to 180 degree, V axial will be equal to minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 p upon r square. It will be minimum. At the points of equatorial line of the dipole, theta is 90 degree, then V will be equal to 0 degree. When theta is 0, then V axial point will be 0. Electric potential due to a group of n point charges. V equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 sigma from I equal to 1 to n Qi upon Ri. Determination of electric field from electric potential. Determination of electric field from electric potential. The rate of change of potential with distance is called potential gradient. The rate of change of potential with distance is called potential gradient. Electric field at any point is equal to the negative of the potential gradient at that point, V equal to minus dV upon dr. SI unit of electric field is volt per meter. The direction of electric field is in the direction of steepest decrease of the gradient, of the potential gradient. Determination of electric potential from electric field will be equal to V equal to minus integration over from infinity to r vector E dot vector dr. Now I am moving the next topic. What is equipotential surface? Equipotential surface. What is equipotential surface? Any surface that has the same electric potential at every point on it is called equipotential surface. I am repeating once again. Any surface that has same electric potential at every point on it is called an equipotential surface. The surface of a charged conductor is an equipotential surface. Some of the important properties of equipotential surfaces are as follows. First is no work is done in moving a test charge over an equipotential surface. No work will be done in moving a test charge over an equipotential surface. Electric field is always normal to the equipotential surface at every point. Third is equipotential surfaces are close together in the regions of strong field and farther apart in the regions of weak field. Fourth is no two equipotential surfaces can intersect each other. Do not intersect each other. Electric potential energy. What do you mean by electric potential energy? The electric potential energy of a system of point charges is defined as the amount of work done in assembling the charges at their locations by bringing them in from infinity. U equal to K Q upon R. K capital Q small q upon R. Potential energy of a charge equal to charge into electric potential at the given point. It is measured in joule or electron volt. Electric potential energy is measured in joule or electron volt. Now I am moving the next topic, potential energy of a system of 2-point charges. System of 2-point charges. If 2-point charges Q1 and Q2 are separated by a distance R12, then their potential energy is U equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 upon R12. Potential energy of n-point charges. Potential energy of n-point charges. 1 upon 2, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 sigma I from I to 1 from J1 to n Qi Qj upon Rij. I not equal to J. Potential energy of a dipole in a uniform electric field. Potential energy of a dipole in a uniform electric field. It is equal to the amount of work done in turning the dipole from orientation theta 1 to theta 2 in the field E. That will be equal to U equal to minus P cos theta 2 minus cos theta 1. If initially the dipole is perpendicular to the field E, if initially the dipole is perpendicular to the field E, then theta 1 equal to 90 degree, equal to theta, then U equal to minus P cos theta. If theta is 0, there are some certain cases. In first case, if theta is 0, then U equal to minus P. That is, the potential energy of the dipole is minimum. The dipole is in stable equilibrium. If theta, second case is theta is 90 degree, then U will be 0. And third case is theta is 180 degree, then U will be positive, plus Pe. Meaning that the potential energy of the dipole is maximum. The dipole is in unstable equilibrium. Now I am moving conductors and insulators. What are conductors and insulators? Conductors are the substances which allow large scale of physical movement of electric charges through them when external electric field is applied. When external electric field will be applied, the large amount of physical movement of electric charges will occur. They contain a large amount of free electrons. Now, insulators. Insulators are the substances which do not allow the physical movement of the electric charges through them. When an electric field is applied, they contain a negligibly small number of free charge carriers. They do not allow the flow of charged particles. Electrostatic properties of a conductor. What are electrostatic properties? When placed in an electric field, a conductor shows the following properties. First is net electrostatic field is zero in the interior of a conductor. In the interior of the conductor, the net electrostatic field will be zero. Second is just outside the surface of the conductor, electric field is normal to the surface. Third is the net charge in the interior of a conductor is zero. The net charge in the interior of the conductor will be zero, and any excess charge resides on its surface. Fourth is potential is constant within and on the surface of a conductor. Potential is constant within and on the surface of a conductor. Fifth is electric field at the surface of a charged conductor. Electric field at the surface of a charged conductor is proportional to the surface charge density. Sixth is electric field is zero in the cavity of a hollow charged conductor. Electric field will be zero in the cavity under the hollow charged conductor.